Hello. Damn, that was pretty good. That was, like, really impressive. Like, the first time I saw that, I was just speechless. Although I will admit that the part with the mountain and the thunder and all that, that could have been more intense, just like it was in the originals. Anyway, hey, yeah, just continuing on, you know, from where I was last time here. I came out here in my car to record my voice and all that, and then there was just like this older gentleman just walking his dogs by by my house, and I was a little weirded out by it at first, but he didn't seem to mind, so I respect that. Anyway, yeah, it looks like another Starly decided to come over here and, you know, just taking care of the deed before heading to San Jim Town. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, by the way. I know I did. I don't need to, you know, have a recap on what went on in that day. You could just go back to the previous video for that. I am actually trying to wake up even now because I had a burrito this morning, and, well, breakfast burrito I should say, but even then it was just like enough for me to get knocked out for a bit. Anyway, so in this video, like, for right now, there's gonna, you know, I'm gonna be, like, you know, showing a good bit of footage of me, you know, just going to places here, but there will be, you know, moments where I'm just like either jump cutting or I'm speeding up the footage a bit. That's pretty much just a heads up, really. See, just checking out the bag, you know. Dingus to heck. Bidoof. The meme Pokemon of all Pokemon. Sometimes when I see Bidoof, I end up thinking about that perfect Bidoof video where it's just like a shiny Bidoof, but he's just like buff. It's a pretty funny video. I actually really like Bidoof. I think he's really cute. I am definitely trying to wake up, so I am very sorry for the silence. It's very hard to try to wake up from a food coma, especially if it's one that I just like woken up abruptly from. Not that I'm saying, you know, being woken up prematurely is a bad thing, especially when I had things that I needed to do. But still. But then again, I probably would have. Oh. Dawn. We're at San Jim Town now. Sweet. I love those. I just love those moments where Barry's just bumping into the character. I don't know why. It's always been like a charming thing in a character to me, I guess. Well, Barry in particular, I should say. Or rival, I should say, because, you know, but canonically, his name is Barry. God, I just love the panning and all that. It's just so nice. Yes, he is rather happy. So I definitely, as I planned, I definitely wanted to give him a nickname, and this nickname is actually one that I gave to some of the Chimchars that I had in previous runs, I should say, back when I was an adolescent, decided to name him Chimichanga. I have a friend who, well, my friend being Bunny Misu, whose username is mentioned in that goal list in the other video, but he told him, I remember being told that he felt bad for the Chimchar because just like, imagine like a really cool Pokemon at its final evolutionary form just being sent out into battle and all that, and the name that everybody, okay, that was a sorry, but like I don't know if you could hear, but there was that moment in which the lab music changed to Professor Rowan's theme song. It was very weird, especially since like in the original, like there was just a little pause before the theme music changed, but no, it just went straight from one theme music to the other. But anyway, just like imagine a really cool Pokemon at its final form just being sent out into a battle, and the name that the opponent, that the trainer you're fighting against here's Chimichanga. It wasn't something that I thought about before, but the moment he mentioned it, I was just like, yeah, it's even more of a reason for me to pick that name. Plus, it's not like it's a real creature, so I can't really feel too guilty about it. Besides, Chimichanga sounds like a name that would match his nature, which is a jolly nature, as a recap. No, we would not have, Dawn. We would not have ended up with the same Pokemon if I had chosen Turtwig. You would have ended up with Piplup. Yeah, she would have gotten Piplup, which canonically she would have anyway. Oh, jeez, I am so sorry. It kind of seems like I can never be fully awake. Oh well, that's okay. It seems like it's kind of story of everybody's lives these days. Anyway, I went exploring around in the lab a bit, but you know, it's just kind of time consuming, so I decided to skip talking to the professor's aides for a bit. And his Dawn's father. If I remember correctly, he actually will, like, from time to time, appear throughout the game and check the progress on the Pokédex, if I remember correctly. Technically, I don't really need a mentor because I know everything about these Pokemon games, but, you know, the game's kind of coded to do this, so it's not like I can do anything about it. I love that music. It's just so much fun. Oh yeah, so something that I worked on yesterday, well, thought about yesterday and even worked on, because there's no Sylveon, and I have a Sylveon character, I decided, you know what, I could make like little images or whatever, have my Sylveon character, you know, looking like he's a DJ, and just temporarily he will be called DJ Sylveon because he has an actual name, but that's, well, actually technically that's already revealed in the in the goal list. Anyway, here he is. Say hi. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, in a bit I will have a song playing from him, which will be right about, well, it's pretty much now, so start playing that, boy!
You keep chasing stars.
Okay. Sorry about that. In all honesty, I just wanted to, kind of figured it would be better to have, like, music playing, while I have the, certain parts sped up so that you're not hearing the, weirdness of the music being sped up and all that. Okay, this part was kind of weird, and the moment when at the time of recording, let's see here. Let's see, almost there. Yeah, right there. At the time of the recording, I freaked out because I thought I broke the game. My sister was there too, so it's just like she made a joke saying that I should press escape to get out of that. I don't know, it was just such a silly moment. Anyway, jump cutting back to Twin Leaf Town. It's kind of funny that I would be told to go to the Pokemon Center, and I did, to heal my Pokemon, only to come back home just to have my Pokemon healed again from a nap. A guidebook. That's something different. That's something different from the original, because the mom would actually give a journal, which the playable character would use to record what happened throughout the day, and you'd even like when you get back to the game the next day, and even like actually. If you even, I think it was like if you go even a day without playing one of the Gen 4 Pokemon games, that had the journal, it would just show you like what happened the last time you played the game, which was pretty interesting. You could even like flip through the journal to check out previous entries. Oh, and here's Barry's mom. Anyway, yeah, so no journal this time. Just a guidebook. This is a fun fact. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl were the games in which I learned what the word parcel was. I did not know what a parcel was at first until I asked my mom. Which is, it's basically just a package. I thought that was pretty interesting. But anyway, basically have to give the parcel to Barry in Jubilife City. And here we go! Finally wearing the hat. Thank goodness too, because his hair was very messy. Just a bit like mine, right now actually. Usually I have like a hair product for, to keep my hair in place. Oh. And here be the tutorial in which the playable character learns how to catch a Pokemon. Every Pokemon game has to have that, don't you know? I remember when I was a kid, and this was back when like the I'm talking about like when I was like 5, and I'd get to the point where I'd get that tutorial of like, how to catch a Pokemon. Obviously this was before I knew how to read, so every time I got to that point, I would just like keep spamming the button and getting all confused as to why I couldn't do anything. Like, I would just freak out, not knowing why it was that the little arrow was moving by itself and all that. That was just silly. Silly is what I was, and silly is what I still am. The next part of this is actually pretty interesting because it actually makes me think of the first time I played Pokemon Pearl, and you'll see what I mean in a bit here. But anyway, what I was going on about is my hair is kind of messy right now, and it's because I usually wear a hair product that keeps my hair in place the way I want it. And I had 2 bottles of, you know, this hair manipulator or whatever. Hey, there we go. Yeah, this reminds me of the first time I played Pokemon Pearl. Like, the first Pokemon I came across in this area was a Shinx. And dang, I remember when I first saw a Shinx, I was just fawning over it because of how cute it was. I did not realize at the time that it was supposed to be like a lion cub. I honestly thought it was supposed to be like a cat with, it was supposed to be like a house cat with rounded ears or something like that. Anyway, now that I know better, I give, you know, obviously I catch the Shinx, and I give her a name that's pretty well familiar amongst practically everybody who likes Disney, or at least likes Lion King. There's the information about Shinx. And by the way, an interesting detail in this Pokédex entry is that it only showed the female symbol. That's because Shinx is one of those Pokemon that's got gender differences. Shinx have the little tuft of hair that's the indicator of what gender it is. Since I have a female, the tuft of hair is actually shorter. If I had gotten a male, it would have been longer. Anyway, so, I had 2 bottles of this, hair manipulator, and I used up one of them yesterday, and I tried to use the second one, but apparently it had been in my room for so long that it decided to become a paste instead of remaining a gel. So I had to get another bottle of, hair manipulating gel. I have yet to use it though, because I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow to use it. But anyway, yeah, it's my hair is just messy right now. I had to wear a hat just so that I didn't, you know, wander around outside of the house just with very messy hair, looking like I just got out of bed. Granted, even then, my hair actually looks even worse after I've gotten out of bed. But anyway. Anyway, yeah, checking out the trainer card here. And a cool thing here, in the original Pokemon, in the original Diamond and Pearl and Platinum games, you actually could, you know, open up your badge case and shine your badges, which I actually found out outside of, you know, off screen. That was pretty cool. But anyway, off screen, I found out that you could... Hold on. Okay, yeah, you could open up your badge case and shine the badges, which I tested out off screen, and honestly, that's a feature I wish all the other Pokemon games had, because that was honestly just like one of the coolest simple features I had ever seen in a Pokemon game. But at the same time, I guess, you know, it would be good for it to just be like a Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum thing, and of course, you know, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, because, you know, it's a special feature for those particular games, I'd say. Anyway, caught a Starly. In all honesty, the name for me to think up for Starly was just like, I don't know if I was struggling. I was just like struggling because I wasn't being creative enough, or if I was just extremely tired. But I took so long that I literally had to do a time skip. Did a time skip just to come up with Sunny. Why Sunny? I don't know. It was just kind of the first name to come up in my head after who knows how long. It's kind of funny that, like, I ended up with 2 Pokemon that like dry food. Well, I ended up catching Pokemon that like dry food, and then you got my Chimichanga, who likes sweet food. Kind of funny how that works. Ugh. Let's see. Time skipping again. Oh yeah, the map. It's a nice map. The region for the Gen 4 games is actually supposed to be based off of Hokkaido, which, if you were to look at the map, it kind of resembles Hokkaido. Finally, Jubilee City. Yes, I could have caught more Pokemon, which I definitely would have caught more of if I was playing this during the nighttime. In which case, even more Pokemon would have appeared, like Zubat and. Oh wait, does Zubat appear in this area? Pretty sure Ghastly does. No, Kricketot would. Anyway, time skipping a bit here. Or here, I should say. And we make it to the Pokemon school finally. Just gotta give Barry that parcel. Speaking of parcel, I have no idea. I can't remember how I pronounced parcel when I first learned when I first discovered that word. It was a bit of an awkward pronunciation, but I guess it's kind of good that I don't remember, because it was just that awkward. Anyway, I get my own town map, which it's kind of weird to call it a town map because it's literally just the map of the entire region. So actually, it's even weirder that it's something that I just realized now, after all these years. Huh. Well, anyway, yeah. Both of us get the town map, and Barry's on his way out. He told mine. And here we get a guy who will give me a Poketch if I... Well, just the player in general. If the player looks for 3 clowns who will give these coupons. Yes, I said coupon. I like to say that instead of coupon because it's fun, and it reminds me of a friend I had back in high school. Well, 8th grade and high school, I should say. But yeah, literally we would say Coopin just to be funny, or well, maybe not funny, I don't know, but silly for sure. Anyway, yeah, answer the questions correctly, which in all honesty, you literally just have to press A in order to get the right answer, and then you'll just get a Poketch Coopin. It's kind of interesting that like just pressing yes for every question that the clowns give you will, you know, you'll just get the Poketch Coopins, but I guess that, you know, obviously that's intentional. Gotta make it quicker and easier and all that. Okay, third clown. Let's roll out. That's a Pokemon move. Okay, this is technically the third one. Okay. You don't exactly need... That's something that I always thought was weird. Like, you don't exactly need a Poketch to count how many Coopins you got. You could just physically count them. Unless... You know, I'd imagine that the Coopins would be physical, so no reason to be using a Poketch to count. Kinda sounds like he's a bit lazy. So anyway, this was actually something in the trailers, you know, that got me curious, like how you'd function with the Poketch, and I discovered, at first I used the control pad, but then I used the Joy-Con stick, and yeah. Oh, here's the feature that I really like. Hold on. Yeah! Has the original cries. Literally, like, in this game, like when you send out the Pokemon, the cries are actually kind of modified to sound less, what would that be, 8-bit or something like that? I don't know. But anyway, I was just kind of messing around in here before ending the video. I have no idea what the heck I was doing. Well, anyway, that's pretty much it, honestly. I hope you guys enjoyed. Question of the week will be something takes it somewhere around here on the screen. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. There will be more of these videos coming out. You know, just expect to see more. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and share your videos if you want. You know, do all of that if you want. I don't care. Y'all have a great day. See ya.